Most people think success is about talent. Some believe it's luck. Others blame circumstances. But the truth is much simpler and much harder. Success begins in the mind. There was once a young man named Arjun. Arjun was intelligent. He had big dreams, and he constantly told himself, "One day I'll change my life." But days turned into weeks, weeks into years, and nothing changed. Every morning, Arjun woke up with plans. "I'll start today. I'll focus today. I won't waste time today." But by night, his mind had already defeated him. Distractions pulled him in every direction. Fear whispered excuses. Comfort felt safer than effort. And slowly, silently, Arjun began believing the lie that he lacked discipline. One evening, frustrated with himself, Arjun visited an old teacher who lived on the edge of the village. The teacher listened quietly. When Arjun finished complaining about his lack of focus, motivation, and control, the teacher smiled and said, "Come back tomorrow morning. Bring an empty cup." Confused, Arjun agreed. The next day, the teacher filled the cup with water right to the brim and handed it.
"Walk around the village," the teacher said, "and return without spilling a single drop." Arjun laughed. "This is it?" he thought. But as he walked, something strange happened. He wasn't thinking about his phone. He wasn't thinking about his worries. He wasn't thinking about the past or the future. His entire attention was on that cup. Every step was careful, every movement deliberate. When he returned, not a single drop was spilled. The teacher looked at him and asked, "While you were walking, did distractions bother you?" "No," Arjun replied. "Did fear control you?" "No." "Did your mind wander?" "No." The teacher nodded. "You say your mind is weak," he said, "but today you controlled it completely." Arjun was silent. The teacher continued, "The problem is not that your mind cannot focus. The problem is that you don't train it. Your mind is like a wild horse. If you don't hold the reins, it will take you wherever it wants." The teacher explained, "Every time you choose comfort over discipline, you teach your mind to avoid effort. Every time you delay what must be done, you train your mind to escape responsibility. And every time you say tomorrow, you hand control to laziness." "But here is the truth," the teacher said calmly. "Your mind obeys whoever trains it most, your excuses or your actions." From that day, Arjun changed one thing, not everything, just one thing. He stopped waiting to feel ready. Instead, he acted, even when he felt uncomfortable. When his mind said rest, he worked 5 more minutes. When his mind said quit, he stayed a little longer. When his mind said you can't, he did it anyway. Slowly, something shifted. Focus became stronger. Distractions became weaker. Confidence replaced doubt. Not because life became easier, but because his mind became disciplined. The teacher's final words echoed in Arjun's head. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Train your mind in small moments, and it will stand strong in big battles. Years later, Arjun returned, not as a confused young man, but as someone who had built the life he once only imagined. He finally understood. The greatest enemy was never the world. It was never circumstances. It was never lack of opportunity. The real battle was always inside the mind. If you can control your thoughts, you can control your actions. If you control your actions, you control your habits. And if you control your habits, you control your future. Discipline your mind, and everything else will follow.